Hi ho, once again, Internet. It is me, Chris, here at Shake the Box. Up until now, we've been doing very much planned builds, things that I've done on the stream, and I'm like, you know what, let's refine it a little bit, do a video. What I haven't done yet is a welcome back once again, Wizard, to the Ruins of the Universe, and this run is gonna be whatever the game tells me it's gonna be. We're gonna just do a run and kind of figure it out as we go along. We've done a nice Wolfer run. I've showcased Magic Missile and how it is the single greatest thing in the world. And at this point, I kind of just want to like do a run where I find equipment. And we let the equipment kind of run the show. I'll grab a Fireball to start because Fireball is great. Very handy for taking out crowds of enemies, and it is still a sorcery, so you know you're going to have some good support for it at any point in the game. So let's just go ahead and finish floor 1, and see if floor 2 has anything to offer us. I'm hoping to find some impactful equipment, or spells, Maybe we'll do something with Pyrostatic Pulse, I don't know. Or Dreamwalk. What we got here, a key? I might re-roll. I like being greedy. I always want to see everything, so re-rolling is something I just do habitually. I almost feel like the game should punish me sometimes. Like, what if I were to re-roll so much the difficulty went up? That'd be funny. Got some nice sweet tea next to me. There might be a little something in there, I'm not gonna tell. This is not a how to win while drunk, so I'm not gonna be losing my mind or anything. We'll do those when the game fully releases. Dreamwalk has some fun options, but you know what? Reroll. I'm really hoping to find like a staff or a wand, or nothing. Nothing's fine too. In that case, what we got? Double mana potions. Double mana potions is kind of calling out to me, but we're doing fire damage. The fire lizard, 75% immunity to fire. It'll take quite a few shots to kill it, whereas over here, a Chaos Spell's just fine. I think I'll go that way. Green Mushrooms will go in one shot because they have a weakness to fire. These snakes, meanwhile, weakness to ice. So let's just plow through this floor. Nothing too special going on. We want to start by the spawners. 18 health, we're doing 9, so 2 shots to kill a snake, and then a third to finish the job. That's a little rough. We might take another spell to help us out, because we're gonna run out of casts. Let's grab Icicle. And maybe that's what the run's gonna be about, I don't know. Maybe this is gonna turn into a bit of a fire and ice situation. I don't like that you're next to me. Like that even less. I let him poison me. Whatever, it's fine. Just wail on everything. Thankfully, the spawners are not... Bang! They're not for the two-headed snakes. That would be rougher. Bang, bang, bang. And there we go. We're all set. It's just the other stuff now. You're weak to ice. We'll just one-shot you with an ice cube. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, it took a lot of casts. Everything was one-shottable once we broke the snakes apart, but before that, they took 2 shots. Come on, equipment. Man, reroll. Come on. Alright, nothing yet. Still happy with my Fireball and my Icicle. Given that I'm not receiving anything, I'm almost tempted to say this might be a Cantrip Cascade situation. Cantrip Cascade's pretty fun, and there's a lot of neat stuff we could do with it. But we'll do one more floor before we make up our mind, shall we? Something will come together. Iron Imps, Cursed Cats. rockworms. What other prizes we got? Just orbs, a stopwatch, death dice, and a dagger. The cats, 2 casts. They die each time. They're pretty straightforward. 2 spark imps and a mantis. Alright, we'll start here, since 1 fireball is good enough to clear out quite a bit of the chaff there. Hit the spawner once, and a problem. Take out a couple of friends. Now, the cats are interesting. You want to make sure you're killing them further away than this. But I have the health to tank a few. There we go. Can I hit? No, alright. Take a step over here. Ice cube. Why am I calling it ice cube? Icicle. I'll wait until the cats are closer so I can just... Bang! No more cats. We took all the damage from that, unfortunately. Easy floor. We have some nice starting spells after all. Nothing to worry about. Orbs. Robe of the Void. Fey Toxin Pouch. Reroll. Bag of Spikes. A teleporter. Mystic stuff. Boy, sometimes you're like, I want to find equipment in the game. The game says no. Go to hell. I got 5 spell points at this point, so I'm starting to wonder, what direction do I want to take this in? I'm not sure yet. Spells-wise, Cantrip Cascade's making a lot of sense to me, just because I have a couple of cantrips already. I can get a couple more. There's some fun upgrades for a lot of these. Like, let's consider Icicle. Do we want the main target to freeze for 2 turns? Do a beam of physical damage? Whenever a frozen enemy dies, regain a charge? Why would you ever take Icicle Harvest? I don't know. Freezing, though. Freezing's pretty nice. Let's grab Freezing on our Icicle. And then look at Fireball. So we have Chaos Ball, which is fantastic, but a little expensive. Blinds and Poisons for 4 turns. Or we make them take physical damage and are stunned for 3 turns, if they're in the center. Now the idea is if we take Cantrip Cascade, we're basically hitting everything as if we're hitting it at the center, so we benefit from all these things. Blind and Poison for 4 turns. Let's take Meteor. Now we could stun or freeze, depending on how we want to hit stuff. And we used our points. Our spells are a little stronger for it. As for what I want, Bag of Spikes is excellent. That's just a freebie floor if you use it well. Nice and wide open. I want to take out... We got Iron Imps. I wish there wasn't a wall between them. That's a little frustrating. I'm going to start right here. Bang. Remove some problems. The dogs are slightly more important to remove. They're going to be dashing in at me soon. Just fireball some of these imp problems away. Starting to wonder if I want to use my... that's what I was talking about. 13 health. I'd rather hold on to healing potions for later, so I'm just gonna stopwatch here. Clear out my problems. There we go. At this point, life is easy. Just center them up. Now, the nice thing about Rift Wizard 2 is your health, of course, comes back at the end of the floor, which means we are almost encouraged from that design standpoint to use our health as it's a resource. It's a currency to be spent. Aether Lord, Quill Staff, Scepter of Mischief. Robe of Crystals, Robe of Ice. So we got some interesting stuff to consider. I love a Quill Staff, but I don't think that's the direction we're going in. That's more of a, you have a lot of friends. This is all for enchantments, and honestly, the Troublers spawn next to you, I hate it. You can't walk through Troublers. Any minion that says immobile is literally immobile. You can't trade places with it, even though it's on your team. That's this thing. I don't like that very much, to be honest with you. It bums me out. And Aether Lord summons minions, so like, I don't want any of that. Robe of Crystals, we can make some use out of, especially again if I'm planning on maybe Cantrip Cascading. Whenever we do Arcane or Ice, we're going to shoot out Arcane and Ice bolts from our robe. I do enjoy Soul Mail, gaining shields, having resistance, that's pretty nice. And over here, just nothing. You know, I'm gonna reroll. Again, greedy, greedy, greedy. I'm always looking for wands. I want wands. Alas, however, I'm not seeing wands. Silken sandals are for holy things. I don't know why I made an exaggerated sippy noise. I'm just gonna throw the ruby heart. That's all I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna consider my next spell. I'm gonna say it now. I think we've kind of found ourselves in a Cantrip Cascade scenario. I've accidentally started building up for Cantrip Cascade. I've got upgraded Fireball, upgraded Icicle. I'm gonna take Magic Missile soon. And I'm probably gonna put Ricochet on that bad boy. A little expensive, that's 6 spell points all told, but it's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. I might even want to say, before I do that, what if I were to save up? Save up for good old Arch Sorcerer. Get the boosts we need for our sorceries. Debating... This is a fairly easy floor. I don't think I need to waste a useful bag of spikes just yet. I'm lazy. I'm a lazy person, so I was thinking right there, like, you know what? Why not? After all, why not? Why not just use bag of spikes to do the level for me, right? And the answer, why not, very squarely in the, because we could save it for a harder level, that's why not. Gotta get my head in the game, gotta consider those facts. Alright, spawners left, there's this one. Let's consider our route there. So, solid wall, all the way. This is the only way, that's why the enemies are coming from that direction. That tracks. I want to save fireballs for blizzard beasts who are completely immune to ice. I'm just going to go ahead and use one ice cube. Why? One icicle on him because the physical damage still happens. You know, Boggart, just going to go ahead and remove you. We haven't taken all that much damage, but they still have 2 more of these guys coming along. And I only have 5 more casts. Like, we gotta be efficient. Or do we? Perhaps it's time to get the next spell. 3 more. As long as all 3 are on them, maybe we're okay. Maybe I don't need to worry. Trying to be greedy, greedy, greedy. Bang! Perfection! Look at that! We have only 5 more casts. But you know what? It don't matter. It don't matter. Because I will buy Magic Missile. Like, I'm pretty much locked in on the idea that we're doing a bit of a Cantrip Cascade build. So Magic Missile, still one of the best spells in the world, despite the fact that these people are super resistant to it. It don't matter. It don't matter. Alright, it matters a little bit. There's only 9 casts left. Really, I should have considered this slightly more. Maybe taking lightning bolts. Which I will. I will take lightning bolt. Because this is gonna be Cantrip Cascade, baby. Cantrip Cascade. 1 magic missile to remove his shields. Lightning bolt to finish. I mean, always take advantage of the fact that lightning bolt attacks in a nice line. Save some casts. Alright, 3 spell points. Come on. Come on, what do we got? Floor 5, and I'm still looking for wands. I'm gonna re-roll. I don't want any of that stuff. Don't want any pets. Don't want any of that either. I guess it's just a ruby heart for us. We got masked wizard, a bunch of living bomb friends, a lot of polar bears. Polar bears, I don't like them. I don't care for polar bears. They frustrate me so. Firebomb spawners, though, are great. Like, who cares? Let's see. This might be the kind of floor where I say, you know what? Just let the bag of spikes do the work for us. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to really feel that. What other fun things? Like, Ricochet is clearly what I want, but Disruption Bolt's good too. As for this one, I think Energy Bolts, but we might not upgrade Lightning Bolt. Energy Bolt's pretty expensive, and we're really just looking for the impact of many things going off at once. That's the joy. The joy of casting. Hey, thanks, bud. Thanks. I'm gonna take 1 diagonal step. You jerk. Just had to put me in that situation. Do I want to use my bag of spikes? Like, polar bears at 50 health, if you do the math. A little frustrating how many shots it's gonna take. They will pause to hibernate for 4 turns. But that 12 attack, if we get surrounded, is a bummer. That said, I think we'll be alright. In a emergency, I have some tricks up my sleeve. Let's freeze you. There's the hibernation. I can continue getting some value out of fireballs. AoE, you're down to 3. Keep you frozen. We're gonna get hit by a lot of stupid living papers. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Bang. Can I hit all 3 of you? No, but you're getting mighty close to me. Thank you, Bomb. That's a perfect place for you. While that guy's hibernating, let more bombs come up close, and then... boom! Completely immune to my freezing effects. Though, if I could waste 1 more turn... There, that's the sweet spot right there. Boom! Big bang. Use another living bomb. Look at that. Again, your health, it's a resource. We'll just magic missile you and you. And then... sooner or later, he's gonna walk into my line of fire. Nah, never mind. Yeah, Cantrip Cascade. I think that'll be a fun one. Double healing potions. Toxin Ice Hat. Man, if only we were doing poison. Like, we could grab Poison Sting. We could. I want another stopwatch. But are the enemies conducive? This might be the floor, or I say, as much as I want to get Cascade soon, or even upgrade Magic Missile to have Ricochet. it might still be more beneficial to just land on a nice spell point and give ourselves Arch Sorcerer. But I'm thinking this is where I'm gonna do it. Yeah, there's zombie spawners. Zombies, decent amount of health at 29. Only weak to holy, notably the one cantrip category that doesn't exist. You want nature cantrip? You got poison sting. Arcane cantrip? You got magic missile. Lightning? We got you covered. Ice? Fire? You know it. Dark? There it is. Even conjuration, even though it's not a cantrip, it is still a starting spell. And you even have an enchantment with life drain. These two don't count for Cantrip Cascade, Wolf and life drain, but like they're a one cost. They're a starter. Holy doesn't show up until 2. I kind of hope we get a new one-cost spell at some point that gives us a cheap Holy that we can rock and shove into our confetti cannons, but that time is not yet now. But because zombies bum me out with their high health and resistances and removing my max HP, giving me weird, irregular numbers that I slowly lose my mind over, I think I'm just going to let the bag of spikes help me out here. So I'm going to pop in a nice little quiet spot right over here. Release the hordes. And plug away at that spawner from the safe distance. Personally, I feel like zombies should be susceptible to fire. Like, burning zombies makes sense to me, you know? Or ice. Like, I know, like, oh, they're undead. Why would they care about being frozen? Well, they don't have a circulatory system that works anymore. They don't warm themselves. I feel like they should be very susceptible to colds. But that's just how my brain works. I'm gonna let one more turn pass, and then I'm gonna freeze that guy in place, preventing any of the other zombies from getting in, letting my buddy the spike ball just roll right through him again, freeze that dude. I'll cough a little bit, but I'll mute my microphone, because I'm a polite guy. How resistant? Completely immune to lightning. I was hoping to, like, AoE those spiders, but... Man, get out of my face. I don't want to be poisoned. Spike balls! Help your father. Lightning bolts. Want that spawner out of my life here. Let's keep you rooted to the ground so I don't have to think about you for a second while I take out the spawner. See, freezing things is great. It's handy stuff. Even stunning things with the fireball has been pretty nice. Spike balls got it. They did the majority of the work. As you can see, 840 damage worth of the work. But now I have plenty of spell points to make my next choice. Cantrip Clogs. Very on brand. They're not like the most exciting shoe wear in the game. It works best if you have one cost spell that you're really looking to like hone in on. This is going to give us recharges of any of our one cost spells. But we're going to have like at least 4 of them, maybe 5, upwards of 6. Because, like, Death Bolts, that'd be nice to have in there. Probably throw a Soul Battery on there for cheap. Because we want a lot of damage types. We're going to have Arcane. We're going to have Lightning. We're going to have Physical and Freezing. Or Ice, rather. And we're going to have Physical and Fire. We're going to put Dark on there. Don't need Winter Bolt. I'll just do Soul Battery so the damage cranks up as we go. And if we want poison, we can put poison on there. It's nice to, like, stop healing, and poison does help with that. The upgrade acidity is probably a nice grab. Or even, like, Silk Shot. Just put a lot of webs down. Stinger Barrage, I believe, is bugged as of this recording. June 12th, 2024. But it will probably be patched sooner or later. Alright, you know what? Arch Sorcerer, Disintegrator, Echomancer, Spell Sniper, like these 4, pretty high on my list. Let's take Arch Sorcerer first. We're gonna get more charges, more range, more damage. It's a flat upgrade across the board for all of our stuff. And we are gonna want to keep our eyes open for sorceress equipment. Like a sorcery wand, ideally. Sorcery orbs are gonna be nice. Alright, Red Majesty is not gonna help us. Icy Orb, no. Well, by process of elimination, I think I'm going here. Like, there is no particular enemy that we're not at least partially suited toward, which is nice. Like, even with this guy's many resistances, I could still hurt him pretty well. That said, what an annoying level. Infernal Rotting Zombies are gonna pop into a bunch of imps. The swords are frustrating. I hate rock worms. Let's see, what else might I want? Out of curiosity. Like, this is the easiest level here. This is the only real scary man. I hate him. But, like, I could, in theory, just stunlock him permanently while we deal with the problem. The question is, are we coming here just because we can get 2 range with a marksman's cap? I'm not going to be doing all that much blood stuff. Really 0 if you get right down to it. Each turn, one of your dragon minions instantly casts Annihilate. That is a lot of fun, but again, we're pretty locked in right now. I'm not about to pivot onto dragons, but I might come here for the marksman's cap, because, like, pretty easy floor. Over here, we could just take an ice shield or a lightning shield. You know, resistance is nice. And this is, again, a relatively easy floor. Even though clay enemies, I hate them. I hate them so much. The modifier clay pisses me off. They heal, they get all the resistances I don't want my enemies to have. They bum me out a little bit. So we don't want to cast fire spells while any of the fire spirits can see us. We got Gosha spawners. I want to kill this guy ASAP, to the point where I'm going to spawn next to him and just wail on him. And I think I'm going to use my Chaos Belt to make sure that we are able to do that with impunity. We won't have to worry too much. And I'm hoping some of the spawners get caught in the crossfire. Now, am I in threat radius for anyone but him? Gosha could sweep in. He can't. Alright. So I'm gonna start with my Chaos. Actually, no, I'm gonna freeze him first. Now I'm gonna Chaos Spell. This dude, 75% resistant to lightning, but no ice resistance. So I'm just gonna plug away at him with some nice ice spells. The reason I want to take this guy out early, he can make a bunch of imps. He could turn imps into fiends. I don't care for fiends. He can cast Annihilate. He has decent range on a lot of these things. It pays to remove him from the equation quickly, is my experience. Rest in pieces, you pile of garbage. I'm glad you're gone. Again, we want to remove these people before we cast any fire. And I do want to cast fire, so I'm going to just snipe them out of existence real quick. There we go, and now I can fireball with impunity. And so many of these guys, they don't handle that well. They don't know how to handle good old lightning. Sorry, fire. I remember what I'm talking about. Alright, Gosha. Get out of my face. You are immortal mushrooms. Still weak to fire. Still weak to ice. Respawn them. It's just a bunch of Gosha and one lost lizard. Bang. Bang. Come on back now, you hear? I didn't mean it. Why'd you come back? Lightning bolts through to Gosha. Fireball both of you. Ah, mortal mushrooms. I would say never change, but I don't want to lie. Definitely change. You're annoying. Alright, no more spawners. Problem solved. It's really just cleanup now. Oh, Gosha. At least they don't make... Like, they make the same annoying noise, but in the first game I feel like it was way more prevalent. Gonna let him randomly teleport. There we go. Collect our spoils. Take a dumb hat. Well, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. I don't even want that hat, right? I don't want it. It's kind of a concession prize. What if there's a better hat on the next floor? We should consider that. Alright, winged shoes. That's like good stuff. So, Flammenweaver is a wand that will do fire damage based on the amount of damage you do with enchantments. Not gonna help us. Conjuration wand, not gonna help us. Eye rock pendant, not gonna help us unless we pivot hard right now. Blastmaster, nothing doing. It'll make bombs out of people we kill. It's nice, but not nice enough for me to go there. Do I want winged shoes? I mean, yes, I love winged shoes. Winged shoes are great. All right, I'm gonna take the marksman's cap. And, I mean, if I'm gonna call this a Cantrip Cascade run, I should probably take Cantrip Cascade. I'm over here just like, oh no, I'm gonna take Ricochet on Magic Missile. But, you know, it's nice, like, we're getting by with just one-cost spells just fine. It's easy peasy, in fact. That said, it'd be nice to have one, like, ooh, break out the big guns. Whip out the bad boy. The Cantrip, I almost said Chaos. The Cantrip Cascade. Cast each of your level 1 sorcery spells on each enemy in a cone. You can make it to a 5-tile burst instead. Like a, for instance, a fireball is a 2 radius. So I think you can imagine what joys you would experience with a 5 radius burst. Like, pretty sweet stuff. In all honesty, I haven't used that one before, but I feel like I would like it quite a bit. Typically, the one I like is Evocation Amalgamation. It'll cast a random level 2 spell. And there's a lot of good level 2 sorceries. I mean, let's consider the option. Touch of Death. Like, just obliterate something with 200 dark damage. Like, that's great stuff, right? One random level 2 spell on all targets. That means everything gets Touch of Death. They're dead. They're not coming back. Thunderstrike. 24 lightning damage. Everything is stunned around it, including the target. Pyrostatic Pulse. I'm pretty sure you'll just die, if I'm being honest with you. Moonglaive, if you like things that are stupid. Casting Melt on everything is great. Ice Ball will freeze everybody. Heavenly Blast is good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Hell, with Fan of Flames, pretty sure you can go immediately into channeling it on multiple enemies. That'd be pretty neat. Disperse? Hell, you want to get really wacky? Why not have it cast Chaos Barrage? It's its own barrage of things. Or Annihilate with Cascade. A lot of good options, but I actually think I'm going to take the giant AoE burst. I haven't messed around with that one before, and I feel like it'll be fun. So let's do it. Let's grab Cantrip Cascade. As of right now, though, it's just a remarkably large cone, which is pretty sweet. Range of 11. Yeah, honestly, like a 5 radius, 11 range burst is gonna be awesome. Let's get our wings. Ew, not a level where we could really use our cone on. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, I would want to be here. Can I cast it 8 away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, yes, with leftover. I want the Bone Wizard out of my life early, and I don't want to get caught in my own fireball. Fireball, meanwhile, 1, 2, and then the center. We just need 2 tiles between me and anything. So right here, perfectly safe. Rest in pieces. Gone. Erase them. You are weak to holy. I don't see any lightning resist though, so get out of my face. Bang bang. I went for him first because he generates minions just like the spawners here do. So it's a similar desire to get rid of a problem that will be exacerbated through time. Alright, well, I mean, if you want to open up a hallway like that for me, I'm gonna take a fireball to the face. That's fine. Yeah, damage taken, wizard, 29. How did I take 29 damage? Cantrip Cascade, lightning bolt, fireball, icicle. Oh, I also hit myself. So I hit myself with fireball and icicle. That tracks. That tracks. Bang. Well, we got 3 targets if I target down that way. 2 targets that way. Weak to fire. Bang! Like, I got solutions to all kinds of problems here. Why worry? The bears are bigger, though. Like, that's more of a problem, is the bears. 75 health on these guys. Let's freeze that bear. Freeze that bear. Fireball there. Keep him frozen. Wait. Can I freeze that bear? Freeze the vampire. Freeze him. I'm gonna take another 29 damage. But worth it for all of this. Oh wait, hold on. If I were to hit you with a fireball, so that's 2 fireballs I'm gonna take. You know what? We got a hallway, so I'll take just... Ah, you bastard! Come on! Why does everything die so easy all of a sudden? I'm gonna have to heal soon. But not yet. I'm gonna let them keep kind of piling... Uh-oh. There's another hallway here. The problem is they got spawners everywhere, man. I can't afford to be standing around like this. I gotta be setting spawners to sleep. Yeah. It's time to make some intelligent plays. If I teleport, he's going to move within range immediately to make my life troublesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and stopwatch. I'm gonna use a teleporter. So from this vantage point, get rid of a spawner. Stun for 3 more turns. If you can't tell, the bears are definitely a higher priority than the kitty cats. 2 mana potions, huh? Oh, that's a lot of friends that, frankly, I just don't want to deal with. So from here... I don't like this choke point that's coming up, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, we have tools. The tools are here to be used. I'm going to use a stopwatch. Well, let's think about it. 10 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not going to use a stopwatch. If I take a step forward, if I take a step up. There we go. All right. Icicle you. And then fireball you. Hold the phone. Gotta be careful. If we fireball, we unfreeze. So we want to alternate on the same target. Additionally, let's consider Cantrip Cascade. No, that's not enough things. The cat is going to be a problem. If the cats are too close, we run into a serious situation, which is they do 7 damage on death if they're within 4 tiles. He's frozen for 2 turns, so I will heal. Now I'm going to keep him frozen. Nah, he's just going to die. Icicle does 13 ice damage. I'm going to freeze this one instead. And then the vampire. Fireball the vampire. Fireball the vampire. Freeze you. Like, sooner or later, it's just gonna be cats. Stun you with a fireball. How did I get hit in the same turn? Oh, the cat hit me. I was just saying, like, be careful. The cats will get you. How much health do you have? 24. Lightning Bolt is going to do 19. Again, take advantage of our amazing stunning technology. Yeah, just Magic Missile. No, Lightning Bolt, because I get hit 2 targets with that. Then Fireball. And then Lightning Bolts. And Lightning Bolts. And Lightning Bolts. Lightning Bolts. Fireball. Almost down to the last bear. Ugh, all the damage from the stupid cats. Look at how many there are. 2 turns. 1 turn. Yeah, it's gonna be a cat apocalypse for a few turns, isn't it? I gotta bust through. This is, I have to get closer. I'm about to take so much damage from cats dying too close to me. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. So here's where I'm going to use it. Because I gotta clear... I have to clear a path, and I have to make sure I'm not within a number of tiles that they could reach me at. 3... You know what? I don't want to risk it. It's not worth risking it, right? Absolutely it's not worth risking it. How many turns? 2 more? Lightning Bolt. Come Come on. Come on, baby. Alright. One spawner remains. Taking out that spawner is all that matters right now. Nothing else could even come close to comparing to the importance of removing the spawner. Alright, now there's literally only a few cats left, so we have a nice long hallway. We will use this to mop up. They cannot get too close to me now. Well, that's how you do a terrible job on floor 9. I hope you learned nothing from that, because that was awful. But now I have wing shoes. The power! Overwhelming. And you know what? I am going to get the upgrade on Cantrip, because again, the cone is very nice, but also kind of limiting in a number of ways. And I feel like that big ol' burst is gonna be, oh my god, yes! So much better. A lot easier to try and hit a bunch of stuff without necessarily, needing to stand in a special location to get the line of sight you want. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Wrathlinks. Could be nice. But, reroll. Still looking for something. Ooh, an arcane wand. Now, notably, this is an arcane spell. Let's consider it. Arcane spells and skills gain range, minion damage. Wow. Wow! Wow, it's garbage! I am wildly disappointed by that. Wildly disappointed. I mean, out of all the choices here, it's either a ruby heart and a golden stopwatch, or a healing potion and wrathlinks. I'm gonna take the wrathlinks. Ooh. Ooh, baby. Two, oh yeah. I mean, I gotta see. Cantrip Cascade. Like, if I just huck you over there, what kind of shenanigans we'll witness. Is my speed on normal? Good. My god! Well, that was glorious. Whoop, wrong button. Just clean up. Can you see me now? Alright. Now that he's watching. Don't want to do any fire in his presence. Get out of here. Oh, I know what I want to do. I just gotta get... What? I need slightly better line of sight. I'm almost there. Stop. Alright, that should be good enough. I wonder if that counts as seeing a bunch of fire spells, though. He definitely witnessed something. Yeah, no, they witnessed stuff. They're supposed to have 10. He's seen some things, man. He's seen some things. Icicle. Icicle. Mm-hmm. Nah, not yet. Not yet. Icicle you. 5. Oh, boom! Glorious stuff, glorious stuff. Oh, magic missile. Bang. Shaboom. Can almost reach. Hey, stop that. Oh, yeah. It's just satisfying knowing, like, so many spells went off. Wrathlings. Whenever someone dies to lightning or holy, I mean, it's gonna be lightning for us every once in a while. Probably not enough to be super cool, but, like, a little. Some cool for sure. Icicle, icicle. And with that, we are done. I think I'm gonna grab Ricochet as my next thing. Because Ricochet is just helpful. It's good. Oh, Disc? Sorceress Disc! We can get more AoE on our Cantrip Cascade. Plague of Undeath, Flame Gate. Nope, no. Honestly, even a Tome. Like, we only have 4 casts of this right now. A Tome wouldn't be the worst thing. But a Disc. Oh, yeah. But you have to consider. Our Fireball will also become larger. It might affect us as well. That's fine. Worth it. Definitely worth it, I think. And this is another, like... I feel like bad. Oh god, are these gnomes? Ugh. Like, a disc is nice. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, I said what I said because I want bigger versions of my spells. Void Lord gets us range, damage, and charges. I mean, we can still take something like Master of Space for more radius. But... I hate gnomes. I hate them so much. I think I will help myself by releasing a bag of spikes pretty much immediately. And then trying to take out 2 spawners with 1 cast. That worked out well. I want both of those gnome spawners ASAP. As quickly as I can get them. Because I will suffer no gnomes to live. I hate gnomes. Phase Spore Beast. There aren't that many of them, but they are going to be formidable. Alright, I can get both of those in 1 cast. I unfortunately can't get both of those in 1 cast, so instead, can I take out 2... No. I want the spawner, 2 gnomes, a big guy. That was a fairly worthwhile thing we hit. Decently high value target. Icicle that guy. I got 2 more casts. Oh, there's so many more gnomes. Oh man, down 1. We're almost in position. Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. I don't hurt my baby boy. I take out all kinds of stuff I want dead. Alright, let's keep you frozen. Magic missile you into oblivion. Yeah, Ricochet is going to be a splendiferous addition to my arsenal. I look forward to it. Man, get out of here, gnomes. You know who just realized that they could fly? It was me. I just realized I could fly. Listen, man, it's easy to forget these things. Hey, bud. You mind, leaving me alone? The gnomes actually devastated my spike ball army. That's you can see why. I fear gnomes, but I also kind of hate them. God, I hate them. They are woof. They are rough. You know, given how much health these guys have with shields, I think my last cast of that is kind of locked in now. If I can get these two guys next to each other, I feel like that's the play. Can I fireball it or icicle it? Alright, now we just lure everybody over. Lure my enemies. Man, other guy? The hell's going on with you? I know you guys randomly blink, thank you. You see? You see what I'm talking about? Alright, now all that's left is these hateful things. Gotta hate them. One at a time. What was I here for? Oh yeah, my disc. Oh yeah. My sweet, sweet disc. Collect my spoils. And you know, I'm serious about getting Ricochet. Get some extra bounces on there. That's sweet stuff. 3 spell points. So like channeling on Lightning Bolt, it's the cheapest one, but I don't want it. The best upgrade for it is by far Energy Bolts for what we're doing. Electric Ink is nice, but like, ugh, that's so it's 7. It costs 7. And all it does is make a little living lightning scroll, which is neat. Let's look at it again. Maybe I'm forgetting something. Whenever Lightning Bolt kills a unit, spawn a living lightning scroll that can cast your Lightning Bolt spell once. I mean, that's all a living scroll is. It shoots itself as a Lightning Bolt. I mean, my Lightning Bolt is pretty good. And if it manages to kill something, that's pretty good. But we're not leaning so hard into just lightning that we're going to see lightning damage go super high. So we need to keep that in mind. Let's re-roll and continue being shocked that I still haven't picked up a key yet. Man, you're killing me today, game. All I want is equipment. Healing potion and an Oculus. An Oculus would be pretty fun. But yeah, an Oculus would be pretty fun. And that is a stellar layout for us. The only problem is troublers, of which there will be many. Oh god. Dancing Blade, Dancing Blade, Dancing Blade... Troll? Spawn a furnace sound for every 300 damage dealt to any units. Is there only one of these? We probably want to remove that from existence early. Like spike balls, trolls, not a problem. It's troublers, which will shockingly be trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 away from its buddy. Jesus. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, if I could center this, I could hit potentially all 3 of those, right? Yeah, like centered over here, I should be able to hit all that. Can I do it without blowing myself up? Man. How am I so bad at Spatial reasoning. Alright, little troubler babies. Well, this is pretty good. I forgot we had Ricochet. Even though it was my choice to get it. 100% resistant to lightning, arcane, poison. So, Icicle should be a oh yeah, AoE on Icicle now. What's your fire? 50? Bang. What's your range? I'm still safe. We do, however, want to, like, make our way over there and deal with problems before they become too big an issue. You gotta be that guy? No. It is a bit of a bummer that we ruined our, Man, get out of here. Like, we used to be able to reliably aim an icicle to freeze things that were right next to us. We've kind of, destroyed that power. By getting on the path, everything that could walk to us will start walking to us, so... if we just kind of dance around that problem... Bang! Bang! I mean, I have a few more casts, right? 3 of them? That's 1. That's 2. Actually, we're gonna want 1 over there, so never mind. No! Stop. Alright, that's the ideal location. Bang! Freeze! Explode! Freeze! Explode! God, I love these shoes! Alright, is that my optimal placement? This might be optimal? Hold on. If I move it to the right, 1, and bring it down, I lose 1 guy in the upper right, but I gain 2 in the bottom left. There we go. That was optimal. Boo-doo-boo-boo. Where'd that normal-ass troubler come from? Freeze! Freeze! And now it's just you and me. Bang! Yeah, more casts of that would be pretty nice to have, wouldn't it? Which is why it'd be super great if I could find a sorcery wood. Come on! Killing me here. Alright, what do we got? We got a portal key here with a ruby heart. So if none of these spark joy, at the very least we're gonna have a portal key. Spriggan Maker. Overpowered. I typically don't like to take it because of how strong it is to make sticky little guys like Spriggans. Blood spells aren't happening. Number of summons isn't a thing. Dealt enemies with arcane spells. Cast Heavenly Blast. So, like, that counts. That counts. We can make that work. It's not great, because Cantrip Cascade, technically, it's not doing damage. These spells are. So only Magic Missile is actually going to be doing, like, arcane damage. But, like, still, enough of it will happen that there's value there. And then we have stuff we don't want. Holy spells. Cast Immolates. We got no holy. So I guess Star Blesser's nice, but honestly, probably better off Just popping over here and collecting good old arcane damage for holy. In particular, if you consider that we're gonna probably go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna take Void Lord before anything else, mostly because I want more charges of Cantrip Cascade. And we're getting 8 damage on Magic Missile. And we're getting more range on Cantrip Cascade. This is just a nice boost. And it will pair with the new wand pretty significantly. He says as he looks at the key level. No. You know what? I talked myself into it. Star Blesser it is. Awful level, though. Awful level. I don't like this one. The other one's so much easier. I mean, this is not that bad. We'll be fine. Electric Golems, psh, come on. Don't make me laugh. I'm going to take the wand immediately. I want to see how well it works. For every 40 damage dealt with arcane spells, Heavenly Blast. So, Magic Missile, 26 times 3 if there are viable targets. So just one cast is already enough to get at least one cast of our Star Blaster wand going off. Maybe more. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with it. Not too bad. Not too bad. And now our Wrathlinks are getting procced in 2 different ways. Neat. Worth noting. You guys are arcane, right? Yeah. Worth noting that the Heavenly Blast actually moves in a beam. You might not see it, but it's doing it. Which is fun. Oh, I don't have any teleports. I really should have considered some of the problems I'm putting myself into here. 50% resistant to fire. So Arcane's still quite viable for you, huh? As for you guys, not weak to anything, which is a bit of a bummer. I don't want to catch myself in there, obviously. But hitting one of them is nice. I'm going to take a chunk of damage. Sorry, me. You know, actually, this is probably... No, the golems hit for only 8? Never mind. But still, I get 2 birds this way. Yeah, let's do it. Dangerous, but effective. Four health still, jeepers. 74. God, is that too much damage again? I have to do math. We're gonna take 16, and then we're gonna take 13. We're only taking 29. Alright. Alright. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, you are 54 health. 54. I'm gonna use a healing potion. I don't trust myself to do the best mathing right now. 16! Get out of my face. This should do some good work for me. Oh, I'll say. Star Blesser the hell out of everything. Only need line of sight to the target from where you're shooting. Disintegrator, I think, is coming up as our next grab. The Dynamo. Lightning damage will cast Annihilate. But again, I don't want to like invest in just lightning. At least the overlap for Cantrip Cascade and Magic Missile exists. I'm okay with that. Robe of Frostfire. Nah. Probably just want to get, like, armor that will do some nice healing or give me shields. That'd be good. Shields in particular would be pretty sweet. Really? 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 God damn. No treasure, no treasure, no treasure. Like, no items even. It's really just what layout is beneficial to us. I hate you. I don't think I want to go there. Idol of Vampirism. This is honestly a pretty straightforward floor. Just start at one end and work your way. Oh, that's a maze I don't want to be a part of. Okay, 1,210 health. What kind of spawners are where? Is it all death chill? It's all death chill. I'm gonna do my cascade to hit these two and a chunk of enemies. That'll be a nice way to start us off. A wave of holy damage washing over. Yeah, that looks pretty nice right there. What do you think? You think we got something good going on? I'm inclined to think we might have something pretty sweet going on right now. Pretty nice. Wide open levels right now are looking stellar. Stellar. Alright, Soul Mail. Icy Cruciform. I know you do something with Frozen and Holy. It's every turn things are frozen. You see, I don't think they're frozen for more than the one turn right before the whole dying thing kicks in, you know? 15 arcane damage to an enemy afflicted with poison. Petrified when it hurts you. Gain shields when living things die. Soul Mail, that's looking pretty nice as far as armor goes. But again, I haven't re-rolled yet, and I am so desperate to find... Well, what? What exactly am I looking for now? Because, like, I could look for a sorcery wand. But that Heavenly Blast just rolling over the level? Why change something that's getting me a damage type I am otherwise lacking? Like, that is pretty awesome. Is there an upgrade we want for it? Slain enemies create spirits. Affected ally units gain 2 shields. Alright, we don't have... So, only Spirit Bind. And honestly, Spirit Bind's not that bad an idea. It would be 5 mana we'd be investing. And that would let us enjoy the bounty of an upgraded Heavenly Blast. Right now we're only doing 14 Holy. The only way to really get that up is to start finding some orbs and, like, building it up. Because I don't want to invest too much in Holy Magic. It's a nice element of what we're doing. But it's not the focus. I'll tell you one thing that is a pretty sweet focus, though. And that is Disintegrate. I'm just considering a few other things right now. Prince of Ruin. We're doing fire damage, we're doing lightning damage, we're doing physical damage. Prince of Ruin, gonna work. It's gonna do work. You know what? I said I was taking Disintegrator. I changed my mind. I'm gonna go Prince of Ruin first. And then I'm gonna get Death Bolt so we add some dark damage to the mix. And I'm gonna get Soul Battery. That way we get skeletons. But we get skeletons more and more efficiently. On every floor, every time we kill with this, its damage goes up. Now, how are we gonna range our spells? I feel like I'm gonna go in descending order of casts. So 19, 22, 23, oh my god. There we go. Cantrip is number 6. At some point, I'm gonna want a teleport. Anyway, I'm gonna re-roll. If you can't tell, I'm not like, it's not how to beat Rift Wizard drunk, but I apologize for being a little loopy. But it is my day off. I wasn't expecting to record, I just kind of decided I felt like playing, and I figured why not record, so you caught me enjoying my day off libations. I should have taken The armor. I should have taken it. Let's look at levels. Once again, I'm pretty sure we could just decimate. In just a couple of casts here. Like, good lord. So, that looks like an easy enough floor. Absolutely not. Also a pretty easy floor, but I feel like we're better off over here. It's a smaller layout. Really well compacted so I can take advantage of just a couple of casts. So we'll hit as many things as we can. Wait, I want the spawners. Even though there's dangers next to me, I feel like that right there, too good a play to pass up. Not bad. Let's icicle this clown just to freeze him. Don't need to see to cast Magic Missile. Let's Cantrip Cascade the big boy? Nah, not yet. Again, he's like throwing ash in my eyes as if that's gonna stop me. Now, let's go ahead and do a big boy cast over there. Very weak to ice. And I can keep him frozen. Occasional magic missile to deal with the other friends. Easy. One more point for disintegrates. And after that, I think I will take Heavenly Blast. Chris, take the portal key! Take the portal key! Been complete! No. Gonna re-roll. The Silver Spear. God, what a spell. What a spell, Silver Spear. What a level layout. What a are they artists? They are not even artists? My god. You disgust me. Pathetic. So yeah, I'm gonna Cantrip Cascade the hell out of up there. You know, I'd rather hit the dudes near me first. With the understanding that I think we'll be alright. Magic Missile you. And dead. God, I hate the range on those bastards. It's ridiculous, right? Anyway, that's a nice spot. It's a wave! It's so funny to me that's just a wave washing over them all. I'm almost sad I didn't take Ash Ball, but like with Chaos stuff, what's it matter? Those are all the damage types already. They frustrate me so. Just looking for crowds. I would like to start hitting the last couple spawners, but let's be real, it doesn't matter that much. It's more important that this guy gets caught in one of my blasts. I got two more. That's sweet. Right there. And now there's just this crowd over here. Just me and my skeletons. I got that Twilight guy up there, but who cares? Love that the holy spells keep prioritizing these holy immune dudes over here. There we go. And done. Sweet. Alright, sorcery. I want Disintegrator. Whenever you cast the same sorcery spell twice. Like, I want more casts, but Echomancer, I'm probably going to be skipping around, because one Cantrip Cascade, that chunk of the map's gone now, you know what I mean? There's no enemies there anymore. What am I going to cast it a second time in the same turn for? Holy Thunder. It wouldn't not do anything. It would get me more holy damage in the mix, I suppose. Let's grab a spell we're never gonna cast, but we want to upgrade. Heavenly Blast. I'll just leave that at the bottom. Reroll to see if we can get different skills, maybe. Fiery, Electric, Golden, Living Sinister. No tomes that help me. A Sorceress Tome works, I suppose. Fiery Judgment. Arcane Combustion. Either of those skills would be pretty nice. Not my favorite level. This is more akin to my favorite level. And again, having another cast of the best spell in our arsenal at the moment, not a bad thing. What is that guy? Yeti Liches look weird. I've never seen a Yeti Lich. Look at that guy. That might be my favorite. That might be my new favorite sprite. Dude, sweet. Anything else on this floor I should be aware of? Fae, Starfire, Chimera. Can you spot the spawner? One nitpick I want to point out. Orange and green in the little thing, and I think they're always orange and green to let you know they're special. I feel like it shouldn't be that hard to like call this particular color scheme. That way you know what to look for. It's not that big a deal. It's like a very minor, like, talk about not an issue. But, yeah, I just thought I would mention is all. If I start here, I could upgrade Heavenly Blast immediately. Spirit Bind. Spirits, I call upon thee. Bind. My spirits died immediately. Most unimpressive. Man, these Yetis sure are healthy. It's really these damnable butterflies. God, I hate butterflies. Whoa, hold on. There we go. Nah. God, it's a healthy one? It's a fresh butterfly? Fresh. Wait, did they reincarnate? I wasn't paying. No, they're just ghosts. They're not special type. Who's coming out of there? Fae Chimeras. I want to get closer. Want to hit more. There we go. Do. Oh, fire. Fire! One more cast. Wait a minute. There's no spawners left. That's pretty nice. A lot of things I want to blow up in one spot there. You guys... not resistant to arcane. Man. Doing a lot of fucking damage to me. I don't want to drink another healing potion. Alright, you're doing 9 or 7. You're frozen. 6 range. 14! That could be 28. That's quite a bit. And you're here too. Yeah, I can't freeze them all in one turn. I could just teleport away. Nothing here heals over time. What's your threat range? You're not gonna be able to hit me if I land on that. Oh, I think I know where I'm going. What's that? Another cast? I mean, if you insist. There we go. Alright. That dude has 3 hit points. We'll ignore him. The butterflies, we could play a little game of ring around the keep them stun locked forever. It's the exact number of turns I'm able to do this. Icicle you, fireball you. Icicle you, fireball you. Icicle you, fireball you. Icicle you, fireball you. Icicle, fireball, icicle. Stun lock loop of infinity. No problem. Freeze. Oh, just fireballs now. Stun lock him. And it's over. Not too bad. Had a few ghosts happen. Finger 6. Number of targets. Interestingly, not a thing we need to worry about for any of our stuff. Man, I am kind of thinking I want to upgrade Lightning Bolt. Just cuz, you know? Just cuz. Actually, number of targets would work for our magic missile, which would increase the amount of arcane damage being done. If this level layout's atrocious... Oh, it's a good level layout even? That's just too kind. That's incredible. And look at this! An excellent little spot to open up our initial cast. We're gonna get so much value off of this. Bang! I'm not even gonna cast it, even though it's a great location. Let my ghost have his fun. God damn. God dang! I did see me some nice effects there. Finger 6. We're gonna get even more Heavenly Blast now. Don't want any of that. Well, given that there's nothing here that really sparks joy, reroll. Nope. Nah. Alright, doesn't matter what level we go to, it's all equally dumb. That's an easy level, that's a horrible level, that's a bad level. Looks like we're going here. Where's our best, you know, if I start in the middle. Feel like I'll have a good time. Except for this, that's gonna be problematic, but whatever. It'll be one turn of being frozen, who cares? I'm very central, I'm gonna blow a lot of stuff up. Might even die in the crossfire of it all. Oh, yeah! That's good stuff. Just watch that holy damage wash over. You would think the Translocation Master would be immune to Arcane. Always surprised me when they're not. My goodness, that wand... It felt like it was it almost felt like it was just a pity pick. Like, I didn't want it, but like, I gotta take something. But it's become the star of the show. I'm so dang proud of it. So dang proud. Alright, anytime lightning damage happens, we get more arcane damage. That's pretty nice. Fire damage is like, we could just get a lot of arcane damage going on, huh? No, arcane damage into lightning. I'm sorry. Yeah, Starfire and Crackle Void both have good homes here. They do. But first, let's consider Master of Space. That range and radius is pretty sweet. Let's take Master of Space. And then more targets? Nah, this is when we will take Starfire. No, I'll take Crackle Void first. Steel Spider Squeen, Phoenix Squeen, Acer, some Acers. They're pretty nice. But like, let's be serious. Phoenix explodes, reincarnates. Let's get a sigil for them. Alright, what we got? Robe of Agony. Robe of Agony. Whenever you cast, that's the problem, it's casting. Although, it'll probably count each enemy for a lightning bolt. Ooh. Ooh, actually, it might actually be pretty sweet. Depending on how it considers casting to work. On the other hand, what the hell is this? Sweet Jesus. I'm gonna re-roll in the hopes of getting a different skill to pop up. Enchantment, Nature, Blood, Basilisk Scale Armor. I mean, Ophan's gonna change the level layout, but... This is where things get a little tricky, I think. Things like Jorgamander. That's where things get a little rough. Just a little rough. Gaining those resistances every time we hit it. He's gonna get 10% to every damage type every time we attack it. Ooh, ah, ooh, fa, ooh, fa. This level... horrifying. But Ophan's gonna shuffle it. I think I'm gonna Chaos Spell to start. I really don't care for this level. What a horrible, horrible layout. Like, even with him shuffling. But I feel like Ophan, an easier time for us than Jorgamander. But that said, this is the ideal level layout. Was there a special spawner there? No special spawner. Teleport randomly. We need to hit, like, a lot of stuff. Oh, a Grand Warlock? I feel like I want to maybe do a cast over here and then swing around for a cast over here. We're going to come here, though. I have one teleporter. I could learn Blink if I need to. But this is the scary times. I am gonna Chaos Spell, though. That was a bad teleport. Thank you. Worse? Whoa, whoa! Come on! It's all in front of me? At least I got right here. This is a pretty nice cast. This looks not too bad. Want that Warlock. Man. Damage done to wizards. Wizards. For sure. What'd you put in front of me? Was there anything... I guess the Basilisk Scale armor is not the worst thing in the world, but like, goddamn, Jorgamander, come on. This seems like a pretty worthwhile cast, I think. Shockingly stunned. Usually you have a lot of trouble getting that to go off. Do I want... Do I want to learn Blink right now? I am severely tempted. You're still alive? We're gonna rely on our glorious friend Magic Missile for a bit. That said, I think I do want Blink. Blink. Nice. 11 casts of it. Let's bring Blink up to number 7. I want to be not next to an Acer, but like really, there's no good spot right now. But removing the Acer in front of me is not bad, but I do kill all my buddies. 166 health. You know what? The first Blink. That kind of takes me out of the line of fire of a lot of other enemies. Could still do some good work. And now that I have Blink, my teleporter's no longer like, wow, that's the most valuable thing you own. That ain't the case anymore. I wonder, if I were to center a fireball on Jorgamander, I wouldn't get hit. So, yeah. No, I'm gonna make sure every one of his tiles... That was pretty good. That was a pretty good turn. Alright, Blink on out of there. I was gonna use my teleporter before, but I realized I was in a unique situation. I'm over here now, am I? Oh, I hate dream hags. Man, there's nowhere I can teleport that doesn't result in me being annoyed. Alright, in the interest of it doesn't really matter. Why did I do that? Simple. I've decided I want the last one. It's kind of weird not having every last one of them, so why not grab it? Let's move that to be... 26 would put it here, I believe? Yeah. Magic Missile. Actually, what's your threat radius? Alright, you can't reach me. In that case, yeah, Magic Missile. Alright, now... Icicle. Magic Missile. Where am I? I'm here. Well, you brought this upon yourselves. $66 health, huh? Yeah, I'm just gonna heal. I might not need to, but it's probably... Let's consider threats. You can see me. 13 damage. Like, I don't have to do it this turn, but pretty freaking soon. Pretty soon. He's half resistant to physical fire, lightning, poison. Weirdly. Man, we've been hitting him with all the spells, and he doesn't actually gain resistance to the type. That's interesting. That's real interesting. My goodness. Let's consider something. Yeah, he's taking physical damage. He's taking arcane damage. He's taking ice damage. He took a remarkable amount of every type of damage. The only resist he's gaining is poison. I guess because the spell itself isn't considered those things? Is that really true? That's interesting. That's quite interesting. That's such a neat workaround for the obnoxious thing that is Jorgamander. Man, the only thing that I think can hit me right now is Jorgamander. 13 damage with his breath. That's 4 turns away. He has to get next to me if he wants to do anything else. I'm actually going to just drink a potion. I'm gonna Cantrip Cascade that guy again. It's super worth it. Just an insane amount of damage if we do that. Alright, two-headed snake, you are actually shockingly a problem. So let's make sure we catch you too. Like, my goodness. That's such a good system for Jorgamander. Bye, Jorgamander. Do you blink randomly? 10% chance. Alright. It's like, I think the ghost will be able to handle the rest. Man, I didn't know that about Jorgamander. That's very interesting. Super powerful. I mean, we've upgraded everything but Lightning Bolt. Do I want to upgrade Lightning Bolt? Like, we could do channeling just for the funny, like, visual element of passing turns while channeling it. We could also grab, like, Acidity or Silk Shot for Poison Sting. But is there another skill we want for 4? Like, there's a lot of good stuff, but I think I'd rather just get 2 upgrades. Just so we could end this with every spell upgraded. And I think that'll feel good. I think that'll feel great. Well, except for Blink. But I'll upgrade that too. I'll upgrade that too. Alright, Lightning Bolt. Channeling. Poison Sting. Silk Shot. Like, it's not the useful one, but it's kind of funny. I wanna see a trail of webs shooting everywhere. Cool. Where's the exit? Where's the exit, man? I do hope this gets patched eventually, because, like, I have to use my reroll now, and I could have used that to try and get a good layout, but it's impossible. It got shuffled away. So whatever we get, we get. Keep in mind the level will be shuffled immediately. So, yeah. Doesn't really matter where you start. So I'm gonna start, like, over here? Well, let's see threat radius. I'm gonna start over here. Get my little dude down. And, I'm just gonna pass my turn. Because this is gonna happen. So now with our new layout, I'm gonna casually Chaos Spell. There we go, that's what I was waiting for. We got swapped over. We're gonna use our Cantrip Cascade over here. Oh, baby. And you know what? I'm gonna pass a turn just to see the channeling happen. Did those all hit him before? Well, that's a problem. Alas, I wanted to keep channeling because it's funny, but... what are you weak to? 100% to holy. Well, that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna blink over here to pick up a spell point. He got stuck. I'm gonna try not to use all my Cantrip Cascades immediately. Let's poison sting big guy next to me. Nah, I don't really care that much. Gonna take a step. Don't hurt my spawner. I don't have a good solution to stop them from hurting my Phoenix spawner. It's 2 turns away. If I could, like, actually get that thing to go off, that'd be great. 22 health. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It doesn't die this turn. Oculus. How many shields y'all got? I'm gonna try and keep it alive. Aw, man, I didn't need to? Well, I guess at the moment, I can go anywhere I want, so... I'm gonna use my Oculus in this fashion, I suppose. You know, it's worth it to hit a lot of other stuff. Because, like, we're looking to do a lot of damage. So some high health things. Why did I want to do that? So I could shoot a bunch of heavenly blasts out. Oh, I shouldn't waste my power to blink wherever I want. 5 more turns. Alright, 2 more turns. Oh, you're in a great location, Mordred. Oh, baby. Man, Carnival of Pain would be fun. It wouldn't be as, like, wildly broken as it would be if we had Crackle Darkener, but it would still be pretty fantastic if we had it right now. Right there. Yeah, no, right. Yeah, right there. Right there. Hell yeah. The bonus damage from that cast was incredible. And, like, wrecked his shit. Boop, boop, boop. Mostly just doing this to get rid of his shields. Again, I'm gonna hit so many things. The bonus damage going off. Is it arcane spells? Dang, arcane spells. There's an interesting distinction to be made, which is if it says blank spells, that is distinctly different from blank damage. So, like, arcane damage, because we have stuff like Crackle Void. Oh, that's what I should buy. Sorry. Because we have all these things that can re-deal damage, you can do a lot of damage without even having a spell from that school. You want to do arcane damage? Take Starfire, do a huge explosion of fire damage. You just did a lot of arcane damage without owning any arcane spells. Vice versa, you can cast a spell and do a damage type that's not part of the school of. So like Lightning Bolt, we could make it do arcane damage. It's not an arcane spell, but it would do arcane damage. So the reading is important. I feel like that was rambled and barely coherent. I'm sorry. But I'm sure I got my point across. Anyway, now that I have that, this will be glorious. Ah, fireworks. Love watching that happen. Anyway, let's Cantrip Cascade just him. Or all 3 of them. 3 and him. 4 things. Counting great. And then we killed them by channeling the lightning. What happens if I'm over here now? It all comes from me. We hit him! We actually hit him before. Got him again. What happens if there's walls in the way? Oh, they just hit the wall. That's kind of a bummer. I see a ruby heart. Should I use my teleporter and get out of here? Also, should I get I should get an upgrade. Maybe dissolution. Dissolution would be nice. Yeah, I should definitely get one. Every spell will be upgraded. We have 9 spells, all of them upgraded. Decent selection of stuff down here too. Like, this is a pretty goddamn sweet run. I am mighty pleased with it. Blind casting is the most useful one, but yeah, nah, dissolution. Like, let's be serious. At this point, I'm not too concerned with losing. Feeling a mite bit confident, even. Oh, so many ghosts. So many ghosts. And then we channeled the lightning to kill him. It's so funny. That is so funny to me. Well, he's fresh and new. Let's poison him. Oh my god, it turns into a beam. I mean, I guess that makes perfect sense. We knew that was gonna happen. I don't want to not use... This is... Oh, it's his last... We have to... Alright, use our Aether Dagger. I'm gonna drink a mana potion because obviously I want to win using the cool spell. Channel match. Oh. Link over here. Now I have 325 health. That's definitely the most health I've ever had. It's no fun if you're not next to a bunch of other dudes. Come on. I'm gonna target it right on him. And I'm just gonna channel lightning bolts on him. You moved me, doesn't matter. I want to issue a formal apology to my my bird there. Channel. Channel? The wall's in the way. They ruin it! Say goodnight. Bing! That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad this is what I did tonight. I was just like completely out of left field decided I was gonna do this. The Dark Wizard is slain, his beasts have been broken and made tame. The beauty of Avalon was built again, and your soul is permitted to sleep and dream once more. Oh baby, oh baby. Let's run through it. Just Fireball, didn't know what I was doing. Grabbed Icicle, wasn't sure what I was doing, was thinking maybe Fire and Ice, starting to think maybe we could do like Steam Animas or something. Still unsure. Definitely don't know what's going on. And here's where it all turns. Like, you know what? Cantrip Cascade. The Confetti Cannon. Start upgrading our spells. Taking people out with all the starter spells. Only our one-cost things. But upgraded, they have good uses. With Icicle, you can build bridges over gaps on the ground. We didn't use it that way because we have cool shoes later on, but that is a use for it. But more importantly, we can freeze people if we center it. A fireball can stun. We got our ricochets with Magic Missile eventually, so we could hit people around corners. We picked up Cantrip Cascade and used it very poorly. Well, this was the worst floor. We used a lot of resources. This was sloppy. Sloppy! I should have focused on spawners first. Instead, I got fixated on a little mini-boss. Didn't need to. I could have dealt with him later. But then we pivoted, took the very nice upgrade that lets us blow things up in a huge radius, cleaned house, got the Star Blaster, and this is when we can start considering, like, what's going on? So 4 Cantrip Cascades, we got 32 Light, 33 Icicle, 35 Fireball, 36 Heavenly Blast, 49 Magic Missiles. Obviously, I did some of that myself, but a lot of it came from just 4 Cantrip Cascades. And then, Heavenly Blast, 27 Heavenly Blasts. It did the most damage. Heavenly Blast leading the pack. Magic Missile taking the lead because of Ricochet and Void Lord. But Heavenly Blast coming up right in second place. 73 Heavenly Blast cast. Magic Missile, Fireball, Disintegrator. My goodness, Heavenly Blast coming in 5th place. A shocker. But what a fun setup. Just waves of spells going everywhere. Cantrip Cascade's just a great spell. It just feels good. Because you take all the first level little piddly cantrips and you get to do amazing stuff with it. Obliterated Yorgamander. Just bypasses all of his abilities. It doesn't care. It does all the damage types and he doesn't know how to react to it. And it's fun having all these ghosts around. And then, of course, 83 Heavenly Blasts, 5,000 damage with Disintegrator, 3,500 with Heavenly Blasts. It was delightful. We hurt ourselves a lot in this run, though. I'm glad I had 325 health. And that was the Cantrip Cannon, aka the Confetti Cannon. A delightful spell that I hope you give a try playing soon. Speaking of, now that I'm going completely off course here, are there any runs you want to see me do? Comments on any of these videos, I'll see them, and I'll try your run. On screen right now are other videos for you to check out, all Rift Wizard related. Hit that subscribe button if you want to support me. Follow one of the magic buttons to Patreon. Have fun out there playing the games you love, and I will see you later. Bye, 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 bye.